Freeland, the finance minister and deputy, I think finance minister and deputy prime minister, she handed in a resignation just a week or so prior, and that his cabinet began to crumble. That finally, and his government is only being held together because of the coalition with the communists, the NDP, right? And you should see this Jagmeet Singh, his wife, talk about equal. It's all about equality. Communism and this leftist ideology, right? Oh yeah, equality for everyone, of course. But you should see his wife, the way, like, the only picture. I think I've only ever seen one picture of her, and she's dripping in diamonds and gold. She has I've never seen a woman more bedazzled. Just not even Melania Trump is that ostentatious and showy. Like it was disgusting. It was just like it really drove, the point was really driven home. Clearly, they say some pictures are worth 1,000 words. Well, wow, this is incredible. There's far more than that. See her and to know that her husband is the head of the NDP, the socialists, call them what you will. They're really kind of pretty communist leaning party. So it
reminds me of how Dennis Thatcher. Dennis Thatcher's approach to these things. He believed that as the sort of the husband of a sitting prime minister, he should not be seen. He should not have any influence in politics, so he should not be seen at all.
Is this a gay couple you're referring to now?
No, Dennis Thatcher, Margaret Thatcher's husband.
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, back in the day. I see. You're talking. What was his first name?
Dennis.
Oh, Den. You didn't call him Dennis, so you call him, like, I thought it was Dane Thatcher.
He preferred to be called Dennis, being of that sort of generation.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Dennis, and they're both passed away now. So she went out with dementia or something, didn't she?
She was. She died of dementia or something.
Yeah.
But she was pushed out of politics after.
Yeah, she was quite something. Yeah, she was. But you're right. Like so, you're talking about just kind of keep your partner, kind of just. Well, yeah, but
just basically shut your mouth is what he's saying.
You never see Jagmeet. It's hard to I don't know how I stumbled across this picture of his wife, but I did, and there she was, and it's like, oh, you better be kept out of the public eye, or more people might be kind of connecting the dots here and seeing it. Like, wait a minute, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this picture? This isn't, this. Well, people are, that 1 in 4 Canadian. Was it 1 in 4 or 1 in 10? God Almighty, I think it's 1 in 4. In America, it's 1 in 10. Fucking Canada, 1 in 4. Did that number come across my screen the other day? Canadians living in poverty. No wonder,
define poverty.
Is Castro is
what definition of poverty are you using?
Well, you're struggling to pay the rent. You can't buy food. You can't pay your bills. Your debt is constantly finding its way.
Okay.
Ratchet.
Because there's a political definition of poverty.
You're not able to bank put any money aside for a rainy day, or maybe even for a holiday at some point. So I mean, speaking of holidays, the last time I even left this country was 2007. So it's been a while, and I mean, we're not doing so great ourselves here, the wife and I, frankly. But we try to live each day, take it as it comes. She worries a lot more than I do, although there is reason to worry, but at the same time, there's not. It's just, for me, it's be here now. be here now. And keep plugging away, keep persisting, keep working. And you know what? It's kind of like knock wood. But I stopped in at this local music academy the other day, and I might, kind of one of my little dream jobs, been wanting for the longest time, because I do busking here from time to time, right? Street busking. And I might have a job teaching a little music theory, guitar and some vocals, maybe basic keyboards, bass guitar, harmonica.
Nice.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I need that job would be great.
Oh yeah, extra income's always awesome.
And it's close to where we live here too. It's in the general neighborhood, and the guy was really cool too. So, and we had a good conversation and talked about there's a live club like where I've been to locally here, and you can get up and perform, obviously. And he's been there, and I've been there just to watch, basically. I played live in different places around here, and more so out in Canada, as you can imagine, like festivals and things like that. But here, we just had it was a good conversation, a few things in common, and we'll see. The Koreans can be kind of flaky sometimes, but he seemed all right. I got to get back in touch with him today. And I have to hook Mark up via the website, the main, WPR channel. Yeah. That's been on my mind here. I've been, and we got 5 shows. We have to run post-production on this weekend. I canceled this week's feature show, and I should have been doing that now, but I'm here with you guys again, so I'm not sure how long how long I want to stick around this go around. Now, are we supposed to be focused on minds.com? Because if so, there's one thing I want to talk about in particular, something I just discovered yesterday, and that is, first of all, can you hear the music kind of streaming in the background here?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Vaguely.
Okay. Well, you don't recognize the song or nothing?
It sounds Oriental.
Low.
It's got to be Oriental, of course. So,
I don't think we'll get copyright or anything.
It's actually Tom Petty covering Bob Dylan's Rainy
cool.
Day Women.
Rainy Day Women. Yeah, that's nice.
You know that tune?
Well, I heard that not CCR, but I heard that what was his name? Oh my God.
Fogerty?
No, he's the Canadian dude from back in the day. He's the one that was the Indian guy.
Indian guy?
Yeah, he
Bobby Robertson?
No, oh God, he's the one that sung about oh my God.
Buffy St. Marie.
No, this is a famous dude. Like back.
It's a real Indian, not a fake one.
Yeah, Young or Neil Young.
He's not Indian.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Oh no, he's not. Anyways, it doesn't matter. What about him? He'd like to be Indian.
Well, he ended up doing a cover too. I think of Bob Dylan. I'm not quite sure.
Well, yeah, they're good. They're old friends. Yeah. So, but has he covered Bob? I don't know. I'm not familiar with him ever covering any. He must have covered Dylan at some point in his career. But anyways, find the song and.
Yeah, now you got me thinking.
If you listen closely to his song "Helpless," and then go listen to "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
Oh God.
You see how sometimes with music it's kind of tricky to not rip one another off as far as the melody is concerned. Not so much the lyrics necessarily, but the chord changes, and the melody. Because like some songs you may have noticed it's the point now where it's this day and age. I try to, because with just basic listening skills and ear, it's like, oh geez, that sounds like this is not the first time I've heard this kind of, this set of changes. So
yeah.
But yeah, where were we going with this though? Because let's back it up.
You said you had something you wanted to bring up about Minds.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, that's what we're here for, really. So rather than this kind of banter and general guy talk or whatever, goofing around, the Minds.com has got now with its groups. I just saw this the other day. You click on the settings, and I'm not sure if this is if you have to be a moderator. I guess maybe you have to be a moderator to begin with. And then you can enable group chat.
Yeah,
It's a new
I saw your comments earlier. It's compared to Minds Chat, the old Minds Chat, it's really
it's alpha stage phase.
Well, yeah, and there's been, and I don't think there's been that. Well, I know there has not been any real development on that since April.
That's been around since April. I just haven't realized it.
Yeah. I just
Oh,
didn't want to
geez.
say
Oh.
nothing. I figured it would.
Well, no. Because look, not everyone. We can't. Look, Minds has got so many moving parts to it. I've just given up.
Yeah.
I think if I don't, you guys. That's what I'm here for. So you guys can teach me, get me up to speed, on what the hell's going on. And I'm not going to be able to engage and be part of everything. Although I will say that I did reach out to Bashi again via the chat, the tech support, and it is Bashi. It's a girl, right?
Yeah.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she got back to me. Is she hot?
She's
Well, depends on your perspective. She's married.
I'm joking. That's every time my wife talks about a new friend that she haven't heard. Is she hot?
Yeah.
Is she single? I don't care. I don't care if she's single. Is she hot?
She's a redhead. You like redheads?
Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, my mom was a redhead, and I've dated couple redhead. They just kind of came into my orbit, So, and one was really crazy redheaded hippie chick. The other one was like she was older than me, but she was a great lady. That's the one. Remember the story? Was I telling you about that angel who saved the the family with the children and the mother? That the angel's wings, as they were going off the cliff, just appeared out of nowhere and caught them. Whether it was an interdimensional like a space portal deal, or who the hell knows. And she was not, she was telling the truth, that they should have by all right, they should have found themselves propelled over the cliff and dying a horrific death. But these wings, or some webbing, and this net, like a giant net, but she seemed to describe it more as a giant, like angel wings, that out of nowhere and stopped the van right as it was